Hello, Dazzlers. I am happy to see you today. I am going to address some of the questions that I keep getting. So kind of like this is an FAQs of sorts about our new playground called Mighty Networks. You can find Mighty Networks, my Mighty Networks, on positivelydazzling.com. Positivelydazzling.com. All right, so why the change? Everyone's asking because, of course, learning something new is a little challenging. All I can tell you is I promise it's worth it. So if you make your way over there and join us, you'll be glad you did. And here's why. I'm going to rattle off several of the reasons why we decided to make this change, and also give you a few tips of how to use the new platform. So our space, it's called a network, Mighty Networks, and I pay for this platform. So why would I pay for something when Facebook is free? And I'm sharing this with you right now on the Valerie's Dazzlers Facebook group, which is a private group. And by the way, Valerie's Dazzlers space on positivelydazzling.com is open. It's not a private network. So I just wanted to tell you that, because that means when you see something on there you want to share, you can. I know sometimes here, since it was a private group, you couldn't share things when you asked to. But anyways, Mighty Networks is a platform that many businesses are using, many organizations are using, and individuals like myself, because there are some huge downsides to Facebook. Gotta say, I really appreciate everything that Facebook has provided, and it still serves a purpose for me. For example, my Park Lane by Valerie Facebook page, that will always be there. The reason why is because for a business to not have a Facebook page in this day and age is ridiculous. It's like not having a yellow page listing back in the day when that was a thing. So Facebook pages are hugely important. If somebody's going to try to find you, they're usually going to look there on Facebook, and they need to be able to see a presence if you have a business. So that's a heads up for anyone else here who has a business. With that said, the group, that was where all the fun stuff has happened. You know, we do giveaways, we do promotions. We just have a stronger connection with a group. We're able to communicate better than we can through a page. So a group has served a purpose. However, Facebook has gotten super glitchy these days, and when I'm posting to groups, like right now, check this out, right now I'm banned until December 29th. I cannot join a group. Don't know why, because they don't tell you. So I can't join a group, and it's happened before that I'll set up somebody's party group, and I'm ready to start posting some stuff into their party group, and Facebook says, you know what, you can't post for 48 hours. I'm like, well, that's just great, because there's shows in 4 days, and I want to post. So that's a thing, right? So not only that, when I do post something on Facebook groups or pages, either way, only a small percentage of you are seeing it. So let's say one of the things that happened is I did a promotion and we had a contest and people were all participating. But when it came down to actually doing the drawing, nobody was there. Nobody. Because they didn't know about it, because they weren't seeing all the stuff I was posting about it, because Facebook decides who gets to see what. So new platform means I get to communicate with all of you freely, and I'm paying for the platform. There are no advertisements. There's nothing to distract us. You deserve to have a place to hang out where you can relax and you're not being bombarded with all kinds of crazy, right? Like, no crazy. It's just us. Well, we're a little crazy. That's not the same thing, though. So, not having any ads, that'll be kind of nice, don't you think? Won't you agree? Like, nothing interrupting us there. And it has some of the same functionality. So you can go on there when you join Mighty Networks, specifically Positively Dazzling is the name of the network that I run. When you join that network, you have control of the notifications. So you can get notifications via email or on your mobile device, or both, or none. Which means when you log in to your network, there's a little, notification icon, and you'll be able to see if there's anything new that you want to deal with. But you don't have to get alerts, or you can choose to get alerts. And honestly, I'm not like sending out, notify everybody for things except for things that are important. Like if it's something, I won't bombard you with stuff. I'll post a lot of stuff, but I won't bombard you with a lot of notifications is what I mean, because I don't think you have time for that. I don't have time for that. And so what will happen, though, is if it's a contest or something that I know you want to know, then if you have enabled your notifications, you'll get it from me. Okay, we also have chat features. Just like on Facebook, we can chat with each other. I can also chat with the whole group, all of Valerie's Dazzlers all at once, which is really extra special, I think. That's built into the platform. So I love it. And that's something you can take advantage of too. Here's another thing. It's similar to Facebook in that the posts that you see, now you can post for yourself, and I hope you do. I hope you engage with the group. So I'll talk about the specific spaces they're called instead of groups here. I'll talk about that in a second. But what I want to say is there's the same functionality as in you can like. They call it cheers. Okay, there's a heart. You click the heart. You have now given a cheer. Cute, okay? And then there's sharing and commenting, of course. So that's the same. You can share outside of the platform. Since Valerie's Dazzlers space is a public space, you can click a button and you can share something to your Facebook if you want to, or to some other platforms out there. That's pretty neat. You can email stuff that you see. That's actually something you can't do on Facebook. Huh, I hadn't thought about that. I gotta look at that closer. I'm still learning it myself, okay? I just opened it to you guys 2-3 days ago, and I've only been playing around with it for myself for like a week or two. So I'm still learning. There's lots to learn. So it's just gonna get better and better. Another thing, functionality-wise, that's the same or similar, is that Mighty Networks has an app. So I hope you have downloaded the app, because that makes it, I also find the posts actually look really good through the app. So get the app. It'll ask you to look for your network. Positively Dazzling is the network where we live. Okay, so look for that. You can browse around. Now there's other networks too that you might be interested in. Some of them, many of them actually are paid networks, unlike mine, which is a free one. At least today it's a free one. But the platform is designed largely to accommodate people, businesses who have like courses to offer, paid courses, paid subscriptions, paid groups or spaces, whatever you want to call them, communities, paid communities. So right now we don't have that. I may implement a paid community in the future that's different, but right now we're, sticking with the same thing. So join us now while it's free. Another interesting functionality. So it provides a lot of functionality you don't get with Facebook. Another interesting functionality is that you can see, if you choose, you can see who is geographically located near you. That's pretty awesome. So there may come a time, like right now on Park Lane by Valerie, I have people from all over the country, some in other countries, that have liked Park Lane by Valerie. And I have people from all over the country that are Valerie's Dazzlers in my Facebook group. So interestingly enough, when we reach that point in the future with our new network on positivelydazzling.com, when we reach that point, you'll be able to see who's in Kentucky or who's even closer than that, like who's close to you. Isn't that pretty special? Because then if you wanted to meet up for a coffee or something, you don't have to filter through and say, hey, where do you live? You'll just be able to find out who's near you. So I want to give you a couple of tips or ideas. Hi, Christine. I see that you're watching. That's nice. Howdy. A couple thoughts about how to go about this, because I know some people are very confused. Again, learning something new, it takes a minute to learn. It's challenging. It's worth it because this network offers so much to you, and I intend to build a tremendous amount of value into it. So what happens is you sign up for the network itself. So the way I explained it earlier today is, because people are like, what? I thought I joined. Yeah, you did. You joined the network. So that's the start, the first thing. You join Mighty Networks. The link I'm sending you is to my main network, which is Positively Dazzling. So that's kind of like joining Facebook. Okay. You join Facebook. That doesn't mean you're part of groups or anything, right? So that's the main network. Positivelydazzling.com is going to take you to the main network. My shopping site is the same, which is parklanebyvalerie.com. That hasn't changed, but positivelydazzling.com is the network. So when you join that, your next step is to find your spaces. Now, there are spaces on there that are public. There's some that are private, and there's one that is secret. You can't even see it. But I'll comment on it right now because it matters to some of you eventually. So, all right. So the public space, which is the same in Facebook jargon, it would be called a group. In our playground, it's called a space. Okay. So the space you want, if you're watching this and you're one of Valerie's Dazzlers on Facebook, then that would likely mean you want to be one of Valerie's Dazzlers on our new platform. So find the space called Valerie's Dazzlers and join. That's where the jewelry is going to happen. Okay. And I've started saying this, and I'm going to probably write it a number of times and say it again and again. So jewelry is the icing on the cake. On this platform, we're also going to address the cake. So what do I mean by that? Well, Valerie's Dazzlers is still going to be all about our jewelry, our bingos, our other events, our shows, all our fun jewelry stuff. However, on Positively Dazzling, the main network, we're also going to talk about things like confidence and the inner person, not just the outer bling bling, you know, because that's fun. But we're going to talk about things like goal setting and positive habits and good attitudes and setting goals in a way that like really gets you jazzed about making something happen. So we're going to address the inner person a whole lot on the main network, Positively Dazzling. And Valerie's Dazzlers, that's where the bling lives, okay? So that's how that works. Now, the private networks, those are our shows. So if you are a hostess already, or I gotta take a break. If you're a hostess already, or you're attending a show, so, you know, it's like your daughter or your mother is having a show, you're going to want to find her show party space. So look for her name, okay? Because it'll say Park Lane with fill in the blank. So whoever the hostess is. So find your party space. All right. So just picture a bunch of different rooms. You gotta go into the room where the party's happening, right? So that's the party space for hostesses, and those are private. And the reason why they're private is because I don't want all that stuff to be like posting all over the place for everyone else. It's meant to be if you're a hostess, it's your room, it's your space. You can put what you want there, and you don't have to feel like everybody's seeing all of it. Okay, that's private. And the secret space is for those who work with me. And so I'm just mentioning it. You can't join. You won't even see it. Can't even join it unless you're invited. And of course, if you choose to work with me, I will invite you to that very secret space for those who work with me. It's called Income Earners. So that's that. Let's see what else. I took a couple of notes of things I didn't want to forget to tell you. When you join, okay, so here's another note. When you join, say hello, introduce yourself. Now so far we have, I've got so many bad allergies. My nose is itching like crazy. I think we've got 8 people on there so far in a couple days. So that's not bad. I know some of you are just confused and you're like, I'm too busy. I don't have time for one more thing. You know what? After you get in there and look around, you'll see that it's not hard. It's actually easier than Facebook because there's less to distract you. It's all very, very focused. And I do want you to comment. So when you get on there, say hello to everybody, introduce yourself, post comments. It is meant to be a community that I am building for you. We are building it together. All right. So there's topics, pick a topic and talk about it, post things on it. You can see a list of the topics. Right? So if you're on Positively Dazzling, some of the topics include those things that I've already mentioned, things like habits and confidence and goals and such. Being classy. We're gonna elevate. So I wrote that like on the main page, stay classy. Here's another one, elevate your life. We're gonna focus on how you can upgrade some things. You know, if that's a goal. If not, maybe this isn't the platform for you. But I'm always looking for ways to improve. So if that's you, then this is definitely the place for you. So anyways, with that said, on the Valerie's Dazzlers side, there's different categories or topics, and those include things like fundraisers. There's going to be a gallery just for jewelry. There's going to be a gallery of just pictures of you. I hope you'll post some great pictures of you wearing Park Lane jewelry. That'll be one of the topics. So when you go to post something, you can pick a topic that it would go under if you choose. Make sense? So, like stuff that you see, or cheer, as it is called in that place. Cheer, like, comment, share, all that stuff. Post. You can do all that stuff. Private chat with your friends that you see on there. You can do that. So that's all cool. Let's see. Well, the bottom line is that I want to add value to you guys. And I want us to be able to have a tighter, closer, better, stronger, more useful community. And that's been a huge challenge with Facebook groups just because, again, a lot of what is posted doesn't spread out far enough. A lot of you don't ever see it at all. And we're going to change that. We're going to make it so that it's more accessible to you and that you're not inundated with all kinds of stuff. You don't need like the advertisements. Mighty Networks has an app. Like I said earlier, if you haven't done it yet, do download the app. You'll be so glad you did. I will post the links in the description of this video to the Mighty Networks app, as well as the Positively Dazzling platform link. And again, I'm still learning, so just bear with me. If you have questions or comments, feel free to post them here, or better yet, get on the network and post it at positivelydazzling.com. Talk to me there. Eventually, I will close down this Valerie's Dazzlers group on Facebook. I'm not in a hurry to close it down. I'm going to give us a little bit of time to transition. However, it's not going to be useful. And what you're not going to see on here is all the fun sales and fun stuff, because that's all happening at the network. But I'm still here. I'm still accessible. I'll always be accessible, because you can chat with me through parklanebyvalerie.com or through my personal profile. Valerie Ann Penny is how you find that. Penny, by the way, is spelled E-Y, P-E-N-N-E-Y. However, there's no need to keep the Facebook group Valerie's Dazzlers going, and that's because we are switching over to this better place. All right. So again, if you have any questions, if you're wanting some support, let me know, and I'll do everything in my power. I'm going to take just a moment to tell you about some of the jewelry I'm wearing right now. The earrings I'm wearing are called Brenton, and I love them because they are the acrylic trend and the natural shell trend. 2 trends in one, well, 3 statement earrings. Big deal still. Brenton, B-R-E-N-T-O-N. If you want to see other pictures of them, go to parklanebyvalerie.com and type in Brenton. You like them? I love them. Super light. Don't even remember I'm wearing them. The top part, this is a little gold. It's like oval. And then the round clear piece, and then the little shells hanging off it. Love them. Okay, I'm also wearing, this is Harmony. Here, I'll do this. All that moving around. Here's Harmony. So with Harmony, you have 3 circles. These necklaces can be separated, which is always great because you have versatility there. You can wear it without this one, and sometimes I have. Sometimes I've wanted to have a different necklace here, or it just didn't work out well with the neckline I had, so I only wore this. Sometimes I've worn just this because I was using it to layer with some other pieces too. So you got choices there. And I am wearing Brooklyn. I'll hold Brooklyn up here. Brooklyn sells like hotcakes. Super comfortable. Again, you can see better pictures of these at parklanebyvalerie.com. Brooklyn is a David Yurman designer-inspired piece. I'm wearing the new Sparkle Box piece. Look what they did with the Sparkle Box. They put a different colored gem on it. They're being all festive and stuff. Because it's usually a clear gem. On this beautiful packaging. You know, I gotta mention this, if you are looking to give somebody something special, you can give them, right now, you can give them a 1-month Sparkle Box. That's not normally the case, because this is a subscription-based surprise mystery box that comes to you once a month. And those subscriptions happen 3 months, 6 months, or a year as giftables, or ongoing like mine is. And $24 for a piece of jewelry packaged so elegantly. This is a little, I'm not going to do it right now, but this is a little swing open box. It's so super cute with tissue, and then a nice little pouch that you can use to shine your jewelry with. Sparkle Box, 1 piece of jewelry valued up to $80 for only $24. Crazy. Or the premium Sparkle Box, which actually the standard Sparkle Box doesn't have this little sateen banner on it, but otherwise it's the same packaging. And this month's Sparkle Box is called, this is called Mistletoe. Oh, I have the earrings here too, I'll show you. But this is the bracelet, super trendy. I love this bracelet. So I saw this in pictures, and I saw this on one of my friends, who, by the way, shout out to Pam Cheney. Congrats, Pam. She's just joined our team. So if you're a friend of Pam, please, well, even if you're not, be sure to give her a congratulations. So yay, Pam, I'm excited to be working with you. So anyways, I saw Pam had posted pictures of this, and I even saw her wearing it the other night, right? And I was like, oh, that's lovely. Well, guess what? When I picked up my own, I'm like, this thing is quality. Like, I was stunned. This feels actually heavier than it looks. So it's really amazing quality. And then the earrings, the mistletoe earrings. So if you're subscribing to the standard box, Sparkle Box, for $24, you get 1 piece of jewelry valued up to $80. If you subscribe to the premium box, which is the one I have here, you also get a 2nd piece of jewelry valued up to $80, right? So potential value of the 2 pieces is $160. These are the mistletoe earrings. Again, I know this picture is not doing them justice, not even close, but this is fine quality fashion jewelry like Park Lane does. They don't do things halfway ever. You know, it's spectacular jewelry. Hard to describe if you're not seeing it as show, which is why I encourage you guys, if you haven't had a show with me in a while, then let me bring you some of the new pieces to check out, because wow. Okay, just wow. All right, and I'm going to show you the last piece I'm going to show you today is one of my favorite rings. I've showed you before. This is called High Roller. But there's something new about this. I'll tell you in a second. High Roller, this is a giant cubic zirconia. Look at that thing. And this is so neat. This is gold beads with like antiquing, and then this little regal design on the side. I know, I try to get the right distance and lighting. Always the challenge, right? This cubic zirconia. Okay, this ring, I forget the retail value on it, but you know, it easily could be $100 or more. I don't remember. If you look it up on parklanebyvalerie.com, you'll see the retail on there. Or maybe it was $96. I don't know. Guess what? $15. Who wants a High Roller ring for $15? Say yes. I want to see some hearts and emojis and stuff, or comments. You should be super excited. Of course, most of you won't even see this video because that's how it works. That's why we're moving to the new platform. Maybe I'll download this and post this on the new platform. Anyways, positivelydazzling.com. That's where you can find me after I bounce out of this place. Don't get me wrong. They've done me good for a while, but we are upgrading. We are setting a new standard. $15 for High Roller ring. Okay? You love it? You must. It's one of my favorites. It's so classy. And you know I like classy, right? So yeah, if you haven't seen our jewelry in a while, I'd be thrilled to have an opportunity to hang out with you over a cup of coffee and show you some things, or we could gather with a few friends and you can get some free jewelry. My next Blingo is happening in Richmond, Kentucky on January 9th, so save the date. I'm going to do a quick scan of my notes, make sure I didn't miss anything that I really, really wanted to tell you in my frequently asked questions. I think just one last thought. So play around on that, on this website, on the network. Play around on it. When you get to positivelydazzling.com and you're in the Positively Dazzling place, the main network that I have going, where we're going to be posting about all kinds of elevate your life kind of things. When you're in that place, then you can find topics, and then you can find spaces, and then you can find members that are close to you or otherwise. And you also can share, or I should say invite your friends. So our goal right now, I'm going to give away a Goldie necklace, which I meant to bring over here to show you. But you can look up the Goldie necklace on parklanebyvalerie.com. Or maybe I'll post a picture of it under this. So the Goldie necklace is a designer-inspired piece. It's gorgeous. It's gold chains that are so fluid, and it's so shimmery, so beautiful. And of course, our pieces are covered with genuine gold. So nice, nice stuff. Well, that Goldie necklace, I want to give that away. And I'm going to give that away when we have a total of 50 members. Now we have 8. So that's not going to be that far away. And what's going to happen is everyone who invites and obtains a new member into Positively Dazzling, everyone who obtains a new member into that is going to go into a drawing. And as soon as we hit the 50 member mark, I'm going to do that drawing, and we'll find out who won the Goldie necklace. So that's the plan there. Also, there's going to be ongoing programs for membership, because of course we want all of our friends to join us in this fun place called Positively Dazzling. What a great playground it's going to prove to be. And again, remember, if you have a friend who's having a show with me, then you're going to want to get on there and join their space, their party space. All right, that's all I got for you today. It was really nice to see you guys. I hope that I get to talk to you, chat with you privately even, or just commenting and talking together at positivelydazzling.com. And remember, when you get there, look for the space called Valerie's Dazzlers. That's where all the fun jewelry stuff's going to be. So with that said, make it a positively dazzling day. Until next time, ciao.